Dissect DJ. We got something going on with you today that we got to discuss, or you just...
No.
Justin just decided to show up with today's episode looking like he is ready to play a game of paintball.
Just a little crazy outfit. Get a little crazy, because you know we're with the Dissect DJs, and we're the ones that like to...
Spin it, mix it, throw it back, and dissect it. And sometimes dress up like we're going to a war with paintball with it.
Yeah! You know what drives me crazy?
What's up?
And I'm wearing this shirt.
Yeah, you have a shirt with a statement on it that you really want to get out there.
When somebody can't take a loss.
Yeah.
When they're like, no, the reason I lost was because the referee didn't call.
Do you want to like just say, okay, for the non-YouTube audience, which by the way, check the link in the description at Right Castle Dissect DJs on YouTube. Watch the whole video.
Yes.
What does the shirt say?
What does it say? Read it, actually, because I actually don't remember what I...
It says, the ref called and said he effed up on the score. Quoted by, says the QB that lost.
Says the QB that lost. This is what this quarterback had. Wait a minute. Okay.
You could just take it off. I think the mask gag, you got it.
It's done? Okay.
Yeah.
This guy had the all fucking audacity.
You could take it also off your mouth.
Just for a little bit.
All right,
get a little.
All right, keep it going. One layer at a time.
That's a little more aggressiveness. To tell me, when we went to the bars the next day or something, after I whooped his ass and won the championship in the flag football, they had the all fucking audacity to come up to me like, the ref called me, and he said that he fucked up on the play, and he's really sorry. So you guys really shouldn't have won. Shut the fuck up. Let me watch. Look at this.
What does that say? Shut up.
Shut up.
That's the back of the T.
Shut up,
back of the
dude.
T says shut
your
up.
fuck. I hate motherfuckers that can't take a loss. Accept it.
He was trying to claim that the score was just wrong for like a while, and like that nobody was aware which team was winning.
Halftime. He said the ref said something at halftime, and it wasn't supposed to be there wasn't the right score at halftime.
All right,
I went back.
Let's take the mask off.
I went back and went to each play, and because I was like, it was too brief, and I was like, no.
I took it to the tape.
No, yeah, and we beat that ass.
I didn't realize that today's episode was relitigating Justin's
championship
various flag football games.
No, it was just that made me crazy, and this made me crazy. That more had the audacity. That's why I wore the shirt and got crazy with my outfit. So that's me going crazy.
So you would say it drives you crazy, like no one else. That's the Fine Young Cannibals, by the way, from
yes. If you didn't know that.
89, and this legendary song actually feels more 80s than I would say from 89. But I watched this video right here as it was behind you, and it feels like right when music videos were starting to figure out, you know what, we could actually do some like cool stuff. We could do some like cool little tricks. Look at this. They got like TVs on the heads, and they're like zooming in on that. There's these
speed
graphics.
It up, slow down, speed it up.
Slow down. The guitar's on fire right now. They love to do that thing where it's like the 80s loved that like effect where it was like the two heads at the same time. It's like they become the one, you know? It's like the same person twice, you know? That was a new thing, I guess, at the time. A lot of fun. So this band, they come from Birmingham, England.
England.
Yes. And they have previously been known, before they were the Fine Young Cannibals, they had two different band names.
Oh, shit. Oh, what could they possibly be?
One, a drum machine and a trumpet, which kind of feels like a commentary towards a simple description of
Yeah,
what
but they
the
don't have a
music
trumpet
is.
in their song they just sang,
At the
so
time,
that doesn't work.
I bet you at the time they probably did.
And what else?
2 men.
Oh, nice.
So it seems at the time they were really into that like sort of indie rock band type of artist thing where they're like, what if we just made our band name just 2 men?
Said they went with Fine Young Cannibals, so
And
Fine
they landed
Young
on Fine
things
Young
that
Cannibals.
eat things.
You know what drives me crazy?
Eat humans? What?
When bands have weird names that actually don't describe what they are at all, but like they're just like, wouldn't it be crazy if we named this band this?
Oh, like
The
9
Fine
Inch
Young
Nails?
I think I could actually put some more artisticness on this. Fine Young Cannibals. Cannibals not a real friendly thing or
No.
fun thing to
They eat it
describe
up, though. They get
as your
raw.
band name. Like you're gonna make that. Like they had to fill out forms and like turn it into the IRS. And be like, no, we are Fine Young Cannibals. That's trademarked. We get taxed on this name. You know what I mean? Like they went all in with the name Fine Young Cannibals, then landed on this hit, which still stands the test of time, I would say. Like, you know, like it's got a sound that sounds like late 80s rock, sounds like some British indie noise that you would hear around that time that like would blow through. And still, you know, I would say still a fire jam. But the name drives me crazy. They're just going to be like, they're going to say with a straight face, Fine Young Cannibals. Yeah, what of it? You know what drives me crazy?
What's that?
When people don't have an issue making physical contact with you in close proximity, and they'll just let it sit there. Like, let's say I'm waiting in line, person behind me is like kind of touching me a little bit,
Okay.
and they're just like gonna let it sit there, and they're like, no, it's okay. It doesn't bother me that like my elbow's slightly touching against you. You know what else drives me crazy?
What's that?
Lines. Just waiting in them.
Oh.
Anytime I
like
see
actual any lines, you see a line, you're like, dude, I like on the ground right there. You're like, I can't stand that right now.
No, just like anytime I have to walk into anywhere and I see more than like 4 people, I'm like, I'm not doing it. I gotta really want to know what's in there if I'm gonna like wait in line for what it feels like could be an extended 10 minutes. Just the standing in one spot and like just knowing that your time allotment is being judged by another human. That shit drives me crazy. But also the human contact thing, because like I remember going to a baseball game with a friend of mine one time, and I've actually been at multiple games with him, and I realized both times quickly on, he does not have an issue with the whole like over the arm thing. Like his arm's just gonna be touching mine through the whole game, and he's just cool with it.
He's okay with it.
That's just gonna be happening.
Your
Like,
friend-
yeah, no,
your
it's fine.
friend is weird, and I probably would have fought him.
This is how some people are built. They just like don't mind like the close proximity of touchness.
By the way, Castle doesn't bring me around too many friends. He only brings me around the friends that he knows can handle me. The Wands. That's it.
That's not
And Austin. He brings me around
not
Austin.
even true.
Wands, the Austins, and then any of our past, fraternity brothers. They all know who
Yeah, that sounds like a lot
they're
of
getting
people.
about. You know what drives me crazy?
What?
When you cook a steak wrong. Have you done this? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Not a big steak cooker.
Okay. I cook steaks. We get a bunch of steaks. And if you cook a fucking steak wrong and you go to take a bite and you're like, this is going to be delicious, and you overcook that fucking thing like an idiot. You know what's even worse? You know what drives me crazy?
There's no going back from that point.
No, you can't. You're shot. You just got to eat it. You got to eat a shit steak.
Yeah.
And you know what drives me crazy past that?
What?
You go to fart from that steak because, you thought he had a good meal. And nope, it's shit.
Well, we knew.
How
that was
often does
coming.
this happen to me? Often. Okay.
We knew this was coming.
Damn near daily.
He was gonna find a way to bring this in.
I gotta throw poop into the subject.
You have to
I'm an
always-
amateur comedian, and I am good at shit. Okay, so
That should be the name of your first special.
I'm good at shit.
You know what drives me crazy?
Shit.
Nah, that's. I know you wanted me to like go back to what drives me crazy,
yeah,
but that music video part was dope right there. Did you see it?
No.
You were watching it. Split screen action right here. Oh, crazy dance move. 2 different color backgrounds. Huh.
Let's critique
These
next 2 moves from both of them.
Discuss.
Here we go.
Discuss. You know what bothered me right there?
He just jumped up, stopped, and looked. That's
all
he did.
But here's the thing that's worse. He did not stick the landing. Did you see that little like second back step? Watch him go again.
Look at this.
So he's doing okay. So for the audio listeners, wait, pause for a second. Pause right there. All right, here's what we got going on. We have a screen where it's half black, half white, and on the white side, on the right side, it's a black and white, a guy in black and white with a white background, and he's white. On the black side of the screen,
there's a black guy.
There's a black guy in bright yellow colors. He's almost got like a Flava Flav outfit going on with shorts without
no clock,
minus the clock. All right, so they're both standing still, and then when it hits that down, dude jumps up and he does like a crazy like.
Here he goes.
That. But watch, he does. You see that step back? He didn't stick it. He didn't stick the
right
landing.
There? You don't like that right
No, that wasn't clean. It's like when gymnastics and when they don't stick the vault and then they take a little like side step and then they do this.
Yeah. If he just
you need to stick that landing.
It and just stopped.
No. To be honest,
now it's time for him to go.
I kind of am surprised they didn't shoot it again. It made the whole. Look at how he's standing now.
Okay, I'll give you that. But let's look at this next dude.
All right, show me that. I didn't even notice the next dude.
The next dude's dance is shit. It's complete shit. Right. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's hit it.
He couldn't have brought a more amateur breakdown. Here we go.
Disagree. It was clean. It was
bullshit.
simple.
He did 2 glasses, 2 legs. Are you fucking kidding me? You're giving the other guy got acrobatic. He got in the air. He
was doing
moved.
more, but he was a little chaotic. This dude was at least clean with it. He went and to the beat. All right, stop it. Let me describe it again. You're making too much noise with that. All right, he with the beat. He takes his glasses off twice. Bright glasses. He looks like the guy from Mannequin. Remember that like. You ever seen the movie Mannequin?
I know Mannequin.
Yeah. The guy was like super gay, and his name was like Journey or some shit. I don't know. It's Showtime. I think it was Showtime. He's dressed like him. It might be the same dude. I don't know. He does this twice with his glasses, and then 2 slight ankle swivels.
That's it. That's all he does. It's bullshit.
But it's perfectly in sync with the beat, which is all you really need for a music video. The other guy's doing too much, and he can't hit the. Look at he fell off.
All right, let's see the final move.
He didn't stick the landing.
I gotta see what the other guy gets into because I feel like he's gonna break it down. Let's see.
All right, let's do it again. Much better. That time he did a little bit of like a little side like sort of Michael Jackson kick. Hit it with his other hand, and then he held the other hand up like this, and then he turned and looked.
And hit right on beat.
Yes, right on beat. Did not like do any extra movements. That was clean. I'll give him the win for that.
Final move.
That was it. They went right to close up of the guy's face.
They cut him out. All right, man. Well, you know what else drives me crazy?
What's up?
Losing a bunch of money. You ever lost a bunch of money?
Losing or spending? Because to me, there's a difference.
I guess just like having money and then it just being gone. In any case that it be, whether it be on a vacation in a good form or you got a ticket and had to spend the money.
Yeah.
Like in both cases, at the end, I'm like, damn, because I don't have, I don't have exuberant amount of money. If I had exuberant amount of money, as some of you, you don't think about these things. But when I do, I get done. I'm like, that was fun. But now I'm in the hole and I gotta fucking find a way to get that shit back. Damn it.
Well, this is why I don't gamble, Justin. I'm not a big gambler. I might throw some like bets down on sports when I'm in Vegas or something.
You don't throw bets down on sports?
Yeah, I do in Vegas, and then I'll get suckered into throwing some like.
I've seen you do about seven round parlays.
I'll do those. I'll be like
for $5.
$10 for like a 5-way parlay, and it never hits.
And it'll hit $2 million or some shit.
No, yeah. Well, I'll hit 4 out of the 5 legs, and then Sunday Night Football like fucks me over. Like that happens all the time. Okay, I'll do those, but I'm never like a big.
I'll throw my money at that.
I'm never like 500 on this one game. It's happened a couple times when I'm in Vegas, but like it's not like a normal thing because I don't like sitting at the tables in Vegas because too many times that I've been there and tried it, it's just like you get cleaned out. You cleaned out so quickly, and you're like, "What the fuck was I? What did I even just put my money on right now?" It just all disappeared real quick. I like spending my money, not losing it. So if I then go to Vegas for a weekend and I end up spending like a couple grand, and I'll be like, "Oh shit, man, I spent more than I wanted to." Guess what though? Some great memories, fun journey.
Some of these dudes are like couple grand.
For the because I'm also not like a huge like I'm throwing it all fucking away. We're getting bottle service every night.
Some of them get like a $50,000 bottle, and I'm like, what are you? I don't even care if you have a bunch of money.
I'll just mob the strip with Justin and go to Carnival Court and just act muck there.
Carnival Court,
that bitch. Yeah, it's fine. But I might be hurting the next few days after like it's gone. Like fuck, man. I spent way more than I wanted to this weekend and stuff. But then, like, you look back years later. Here's something I always try to remind myself. Anytime you go on a trip, you go somewhere, and you're, like, at the time being like, I don't know, it's going to cost a little bit more than I want. And then, like, the next, like, month or so, you're like, fuck, I'm a little bit down because I spent my money on that. You know what you're not going to remember, like, a few years later? That you were a little bit broke for a minute there because, like, you're trying to recoup money. You know what you will always remember? That awesome trip you went on, the great memories you provided there, and you won't ever regret the fact that you went and did all that like fun stuff. So I say go spend that money on that fun stuff this weekend. Go do the travel that you're thinking about. Do it because unless you're like you actually only have like $9 to your name, then you should be smarter about it. But you know, if you feel like you can reasonably get away with it, which is stuff that we've done when we were extraordinarily broke and we still got by and enjoyed life.
Saving. You know what drives me crazy? That fucking riff. One more time. Give it to me. How simple and how amazing. That motherfucking riff.
This entire track, the simpleness but fun with this track and this music video is actually, I'm going to tell you this. I think it's increased a slap and maybe a snap since we started
we started today?
Yeah. Like, because it's just a fun.
I can see it.
Look at the energy, of this, like the chaoticness, but like artisticness of the video and like the simpleness and effectiveness of the song.
It's grown on you.
I've always liked it. But like as we're dissecting it, this happens sometimes as we dissect. A couple jams or two.
Dissect the motherfucker.
You realize how much fun it is. But you know what drives me crazy, though?
What?
Hold music. Hold music. You know when you got to call something?
Hold music?
It doesn't happen that much anymore. I had to call the bank yesterday to, like, figure out some weird, like, shit that was going on, like my statement. I was like, what? I don't recognize these charges. It says AI. It says I'm giving a monthly payment to something that just says AI. That feels sketchy as fuck. Let me call about that. Why they cannot figure out hold music? It's got to be, like, a generic annoying riff that sounds like the in-between of like a 90s sitcom from one scene to the next, and then it'll play on a loop. They can't even get the song to play more than like a 15 stretch, and it just keeps repeating. And they force you to have to listen to it, because if I dare turn it down, that's when somebody's going to be like, excuse me. They're going to give me like 5 seconds to answer, be like, hello, well, thank you for holding. And I didn't hear that, and they're going to be like, all right, well, fuck you then. And they're going to hang up on me.
You're like, is that a fucking...
Not at all, dude.
Is that a wedding mix? What was that?
Yeah, that's what that was. That was your attempt to do hold music?
Oh, is that not good?
No, that was awful. That was just the wedding song. This is a little bit closer, but still, I would say a more coherent and easygoing song than what I've heard in the past. Like,
right,
and
we'll
then,
throw one in
wait, no, I'm not gonna call somebody. And then here's what's even worse is when they come in with every 15 seconds, like, your call is very important to us. I was like, I heard you say that 30 seconds ago. You don't need to say it again. I've had a couple times when they will actually give you the option. Let us know if you would prefer silence, and then we will let you know. Yes, press 2. And it's like, fuck yeah, all day.
The best is when they call you back. We'll call you back.
Oh, that's the greatest. And you know that can be done. So why other people haven't figured out either one of those? You know what drives me crazy?
The fact that they haven't done that with all of those things.
That and also shoelaces that just come untied.
Oh. Yeah.
You ever just have those?
How's that even happen?
I don't know. Some shoes I've owned.
Or like the opposite. You overtie them and now you can't untie them.
I'll take that gamble.
I won't take that one.
But
that's the worst. What if you have to get them off and they're too tight?
When you have like you're walking, especially if it's like a public area where there's like a lot of people and it's like a bitch. I want to get fined until I have like a hydrant or a bench perhaps where you can put your shoe up on it. Yeah, and then you can be like, all right, let me tell. But it's really annoying when you just did that whole move, especially if you're with other people and you're like, all right, hang on a second, hang on. All right, I got it. We're good. And you made sure it was tight. And then within 5 minutes later, it's like, again, dude, the same shoe, same one. And you know what else drives me crazy in that same vein? This is the cousin of the shoe that becomes untied. Have you ever had pants or shorts where like the flag kind of just comes down on its own?
Oh, it's on its own? Yeah. I have
That's
a couple
the worst because then people will like point it out and they'll relish in it. People relish. They'll relish in it.
Your dick.
You guess what? Somebody's like a whole fucking gesticular comment about it. And I know you like that word, right?
It sounded like testicular, which I was thinking of for my next thing. Which you know what drives me crazy? A boil on my ball.
Why do
have
you
you ever
keep
had
talking about
boil, dude? Look at it. Check this out.
Oh my god.
Have one of these on your balls, dude. Look at this.
Is this happened to you?
No. I just thought it'd be if I had that, it would drive me crazy.
You actually went and did a Google search for. I'm not gonna put it on there. Yeah.
I put boil on the ball,
right.
and then these are what's came up.
You know what drives me crazy? When Justin hijacks the podcast with his something gross, and then he's actually like gone through the lengths.
You don't want to boil on your ball, dude.
You don't.
I'm just, especially a pussy one.
Oh my god! All right, put the song back on.
We're done with the song.
I don't care. Throw it in again. Throw another part.
But
remix it.
But
let's do a spin with it.
All right, fine.
You know what drives me crazy? All right, I'm walking down the street, right?
All right, you're walking.
And I'm going straight, and then I kind of hit like an area where like another street like juts into its path, you know? It's like a crosswalk. And now they're turning, and now we're moving at the same pace in like the same space. Neither one of us want to make it awkward and be like, all right, do a little like light jog
or
ahead.
Slow down just a little bit.
Or slow down. Now we're just kind of in the same path. And I'll be honest, I've been on both sides of the coin. I've been in the one that I was actually just turning here. And I know now you're pissed off that I'm like in your path, but I'm not going to not turn on the street. I need to turn on right now, you know? This is where I'm going. But now you're almost like having that pissing match that is like walking too close to each other. And you're like, all right, one of us is going to have to like speed up a little bit. Just like in general,
the awkwardness,
people ending up in your path
Yeah.
that you didn't account for, and now it's a mini pissing match in your minds, but you don't want to even acknowledge it physically. We're all just people going in our way about life. I remember having one time, here's another one, where you're walking. We might deal with this sometimes as men. You're just walking your pace, and then you might be just a few steps behind like a woman, and she's like kind of looking back like, are you?
Oh yeah, she's like, are you
following me? I think this guy's following me. I remember this happening once when I was just walking on the street, and this woman was like looking back. She looks back like 6 times, and then she starts like fucking running. And then eventually, I'm just kind of like, eventually, I'm just like, well, I kind of like see she keeps like looking back. So eventually I kind of look over her like, what are you looking at? And then like she looks back, and then she starts running. I'm like, oh, just get over yourself. What the fuck?
Get over it.
I'm following you. Okay, I'm not allowed to walk a few paces behind you because I was walking about my own day. Fuck you. Try to make me feel all like I'm weird for walking behind somebody. Get the fuck out of here. Walking, nonverbal language, something not often discussed. The nonverbal communication that happens amongst walking around. Here's the thing. We're all just lemmings marching about in the world, trying to get to our destined location. I'm not going to go out of my way to try to change my journey just because, like, I'm slightly close to somebody's path. That being said, when somebody actually ends up kind of, like, getting in the way of the path and now they're making my walk different, it's like, fuck them a little bit. It's not fair. We all feel these same ways on both sides of the coin. But when it happens, we feel we're in the right no matter what.
I agree. You know what drives me crazy? Kirk.
Who the fuck is Kirk?
The whole Kirk story, dude.
Captain Kirk?
Everything about the Kirk story.
Captain Kirk?
From the start to the finish, everything about the Kirk story.
Can you get a little bit more descriptive on what you're referring to?
Absolutely. Christian Kirk, dude. I had him on my fucking fantasy team, and he's a piece of shit. He gave the worst stat. You think you're going to get some quality receptions from him in Arizona, and no. He has a terrible quarterback, and just everything about him was sorry. So, see, Kirk, you piece of shit.
To be fair, that shouldn't have been a guy you drafted any higher than like the 13th round. So if you were expecting a lot out of him, that's kind of on you.
Yeah, it's also just to fit the story.
I know. Yeah, I feel what we're doing. I did want to like cover that little bit of lyrics, or do you want to not?
Fuck the lyrics.
All right.
I want snaps and snaps.
You know what drives me crazy?
What?
When Jack doesn't want to cover the lyrics and he just wants to like run right through it and make his C. Kirk joke.
It's a good one.
Yeah. You know what drives me crazy?
What?
People that add LOL in the end of their text just to like, because they think it makes it funnier, which
I disagree with that.
makes
adds
it.
a little extra emphasis. Shows
You could use emojis for that.
Shows that it was funny. What if I don't want to look for? I don't want to look for an emoji.
It's like the laugh emoji is like right there
or a
for
ha.
like anybody that's sitting right
why
there.
Why can't I put a ha?
Ha is like a little bit better. LOL is not.
LOL's higher than ha. It goes
I've
ha,
seen
LOL, LMAO, LMFAO.
Yeah.
That shit was funny as fuck is the next one. And then you start typing shit. But
I've seen legit funny like tweets or texts or posts where it was like, that was actually a funny joke. And then they threw LOL in the end. I was like, ruined the whole thing. And I hated it. Now it's not funny. Now it feels like it was a joke attempted by somebody that's not a funny person. Yeah, I would never repost that. Whereas I may have seen a post that was like, that's repostable. And then they added LOL. I was like, no, I don't want to stick that LOL on me. Fuck that. I'm not doing it. No, it drives me crazy.
What?
TikTok videos that don't go to the point.
And
they just end.
Yeah, dude.
And they just end. And it'll be like, oh, I can't believe he said that. And then the video is like somebody else talking. You're waiting for the guy to talk. And then it just ends. I never got to it.
Oh, it doesn't finish?
Yeah, I never got to the point of like what the actual thing was about. I just, look, as a person that makes content myself, I am big on like start, middle, end. What was the point? Have a fucking
conclusion.
Boom. Had a
proper
punchline to have a punch to it. And then like when you get to the end of it, that was the end of the post. That's the end of like what this was about. Finish of the story.
Speaking of finishing and responding, you know what drives me crazy? When you text your boy something and they just don't respond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you still like salty about me not responding your text over the weekend?
Yeah.
It took like 2 days. It's fine.
No,
you caught me at an inopportune time.
No, man.
And I got back to it.
There was something else about that too. There was other something else. I was talking about, what was it? Not that one. It was the one before that. Nope. Wait a minute.
You know what drives me crazy?
What?
When my Dissect DJ partner has like a joke he's trying to make, but he gets caught up in the middle of it and he can't find where he was trying to end it, and then he ends up spending it looking at his phone, being like, "Wait, no, it wasn't that. It wasn't that."
I had it. Never mind.
You know what doesn't drive me crazy is these new fucking
the mics.
Dude,
you guys aren't giving us enough credit. You guys want to talk? Here, you can talk.
No one's here.
All right, never mind.
No, you ain't got anything to say? Not this time? Okay, leave it in the comments then.
In the meantime, I'll give you my slaps and snaps on the Fine Young Cannibals.
Do it.
Me crazy.
They're the young people that eat other humans.
Those two didn't count.
And they drive them crazy, I guess. What up? Sounded like 4 and a snap.
There's 3. 3 and a snap. It's cool. It's a good song.
All right.
It doesn't drive me crazy. It's good. Swing it.
All right. For fine young men who eat other men that drive them crazy, I'm going to go ahead and give it...
Nice. Wow.
So I believe that was 3 slaps, bam, 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 bam,
2 guitar riffs,
and then
and then 2
snap, and then another snap
You
after
did a
that.
lot. I didn't have like that full power because it's still in the 3 range, but still you gave it.
This song
hit me.
exists in a very specific subsect of music history. I don't think that there's a whole lot of other songs that you could put in this category, including the video, weirdness of it that just kind of plays. It goes along with the whole thing of like they're called Fine Young Cannibals. This dude is super stoic in every shot. They got these 80s effects that like were coming along at this point that they were kind of starting to figure out. This is like right when music videos stopped looking like kind of cheap 80s videos, like relics of the past, and started being like, production quality is actually getting there a little bit. And we're figuring out how to do fun things. We're still playing a little bit aggressively with the visual effects, which like as an editor, you start to look back with a little bit of cringe, but it's fun because it's an 80s music video.
I would use so many graphics if I was an editor.
Yeah, this song is fun. It would get a room's attention. And it might turn it up, which I appreciate. Dude, I don't know.
Let me add a little. You know what? As we're getting out of this thing, let me show you a turn up, but just add a little smooth. You
got a remix for us?
House. So nothing crazy, but I got a little something. You ready for it?
Let's go.
And then after we'll
let's fucking
let him go. Here comes Smooth Jam. Come on, Dissect DJs.